Dallas, how's your day going aside from answering the same questions over and over and over again today?
Hey, I love talking about the best Christmas pageant ever, so I'm happy to do it. So this has been a good day.
Well done. You worked the title of the new project into the introductory question right there. It's like you've done this before, but how long has the film been done for? The reason I ask, I remember getting an announcement over the summer and I started going, little too soon to be thinking about Christmas, but hey, congratulations.
Well, thank you. Well, when the movie came out in theaters last year, uh, one of the most common comments that we got was, "Oh, this is going to be a new Christmas tradition for us."
Right.
And so the goal is that every year, when the time comes, people are bringing this movie up again. The excuse this time is because it's coming to DVD and Blu-ray, which I know a lot of people don't do anymore. But when it's Christmas and you want to give a gift and you want something tangible, that's a good opportunity for it. But for me, it's this story. That I was drawn to from the book that it's based on
Hmm.
is so timeless and so classic. And my wife and I would read the book to our kids every single year, even as they got older, because it's so witty and charming. And so I'm hoping that, maybe in 20 years from now, you and I are having a conversation where, for whatever reason, the movies come up again and people are still watching it.
Well, rephrasing my question to sound less ignorant. What I mean by how long has it been done for? Because sometimes you find out that Christmas themed movies are made over the summer and it's this just kind of funny
Right.
experience of having to pretend like you're getting in the holiday season. Sometimes you find out that movies take 5 years to make. And in your
Yeah.
case, it's not like you don't have a day job with The Chosen that
Right.
kept you busy this whole time.
Yeah. Okay. I understand better. Yeah. I mean, it was over the Christmas season it was like December and January of 2023, 2024
Mhm.
that we made it. I'm losing track of my years now
Well, to
because of The
rudely
Chosen.
interrupt you, that sounds like a really quick turnaround compared to what I'm hearing these days.
Yeah, I mean, so I was doing it in between seasons of The Chosen. So I finished filming season 4.
Hmm.
I go to Canada to film over, November and December. And then I had to finish, the bulk of my work on it before I went into filming on season 5 of I think it's season 5. Yeah, season 5 of The Chosen last year.
Hmm.
And so, of course, it takes a little bit of time to get it all done and music and all that stuff. And I'm doing it, like you said, my day job in the midst of it. But we also wanted to give the movie time to find an audience even in advance. So we wanted
Right.
to do a lot of screenings of it because, it's hard for I mean, I can't think of too many Christmas, family films coming to theaters in a
Hmm.
long time. It's
Hmm.
like there's so many Christmas films nowadays, but they're all on Hallmark, Lifetime, and Netflix, and they tend to just be kind of romantic Christmas movies. It's been a while since it's been a Christmas classic family movie, and so we really wanted to make sure we were showing it to a lot of audiences in advance so they could go, "Oh goodness, wow, it's been a while. Oh wait, that's right. There's room for another Christmas classic. It's been a while since I've had one." And so we really wanted to take that time. So I finished the movie quickly so
Hmm.
we could really screen it for a lot of people. And now I think it's paid off.
So, are you good on compliments, or can you take one or two more today?
I've got room for about, I'll take two more.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, I've had the pleasure of interviewing some of the cast from your series over the past year or two. Everyone's really nice, but it blows me away about how successful this show is internationally.
Hmm.
Um, it's very unique because usually you'll find that things that are produced in the States have limited appeal in
Hmm.
certain respects. They're not
Right.
going to be a shoe-in to be superstar level kind of things like they are in Brazil with your series.
Right.
So when you're coming up with something, are you actually thinking about the international appeal of the whole thing, or has that just been organic?
Yeah, it's a really good question. I genuinely, and this isn't just a platitude, I genuinely don't think about the audience when I am writing and directing something, other than, of course, you want to make something that's good and entertaining and that people are going to like.
Hmm.
Obviously, that's the goal. But I'm not thinking specifically, okay, is this going to get some criticism or some ignorance from certain groups, or is it going to appeal to this group or not? And I think that's especially important when I'm doing a story like The Chosen, the stories of Jesus, where, if I start thinking about who might be bothered by this particular choice I make or who might love it more, I mean, it's endless. I mean, the Jesus has been the most unifying and divisive figure in the history of the world.
Hmm.
And so if I'm going, how's this going to play in Peoria? And also, how's this going to play in Brazil? How's this going to play in Germany? I might as well not even do it. Or I might as well just do one little portrayal and he just says only the words from scripture and he's just completely inoffensive. That's not the story. So if I'm going to do justice to the story, I have to try as best I can to do something that, yes, is good and is entertaining, but that honors God first and foremost and accurately captures the character and intentions of Jesus in the Gospels. That's really hard to do. It's
Yeah.
really hard to do that while also making a show that's watchable. And so I'm just focused on that. The fact that it has now been in every country in the world and is resonating in dozens and dozens of languages, that's not really up to me. You know what I mean? Like that's just,
Yeah.
I just got to make the best story that I can. And the fact that people are responding to it, I think that's just testament to the story itself. No pun intended using the word testament, but the greatest story ever told is the greatest story ever told for a reason. It's a bit of a cheat code. If you're going to tell a story that's good and applicable to everybody, might as well go with the greatest one ever.
Well, that second compliment to not max out or go overboard
Yeah,
is when
this will
I
be your
was
last one, so make it good.
done, and then I'll let you go for the day. So, when I was a kid, there was just this big divide between TV and film.
Right.
And now you've had success with this new movie, Best Christmas Pageant Ever. And you've had, just a little bit of success with your series and all that. But was this the long-term plan? Was there a plan all along to have this Dallas Jenkins brand going across everything?
Of course, this was easy to predict, easy to plot out. The fact that it took over 20 years and multiple failures is just a
Yeah,
coincidence.
but no.
I mean, look, this all came after I was fully ready, and here's the key point: willing to give it all up. I mean, my movie from 2017, The Resurrection of Gavin Stone, completely failed, completely bombed, and I thought to myself, okay, maybe I missed my calling. I clearly chose the wrong field of work. This is, I'm just not good enough. And I, in that moment, really surrendered. And for me, it was a statement to God that was like, I am willing to not do another movie or TV show if that's what you want.
Hmm.
And I don't care anymore about the results. I don't care anymore about the awards that I've practiced accepting in my mirror for 20 years. I give up on it. When I'm hitting the refresh button on the box office, hoping that the numbers are going up on my project, I'm not going to do that anymore. I don't care. And I think that's when God said, now you're ready for The Chosen. And every step of this project has been a surprise for me. Every step I've been a little bit behind what God is doing. And I've just gone, okay, this isn't up to me. I'm just responsible for 5 loaves and 2 fish. That's what I'm going to be focused on making. And if God wants to multiply it to feed 5,000, or in the case of The Chosen, what's come out to, hundreds of millions, that's up to him. And I'm just not good enough to do that. And so I promise you, the compliments that are coming, when people say, well, I don't want this to go to your head, but I'm like, trust me, I'm long past that. If I believe that I was good enough to make a show that's going to be in every country in the world and that's going to have hundreds of millions of people watching it and have their lives changed by it, if I really thought I was good enough to do a movie like Best Christmas Pageant Ever that could do well at the box office, in a time when movies like this don't get made anymore for the box office, for theaters, I would be a monster. And I don't want to become a monster. So it's easy for me to be broken and surrendered and humbled about this, because I'm fully aware that I'm not good enough to do this on my own.
Well, hey, congratulations. Not that you need to hear from this guy.
Well, I
And
appreciate it.
looking forward to what's to come, no matter the subject or medium.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that. And yeah, with the Best Christmas Pageant Ever, the tone of it feels very different from The Chosen, but I think they're all designed for people of multiple generations to appreciate, multiple cultures to appreciate. And that's what I hope happens every Christmas for a long time with the Best Christmas Pageant Ever.